The thing that I look at with Tesla is speed. How fast did they do everything? So John knows that he came over here in 2018, early 2018, and we looked at a pile of crap. That Model 3, I couldn't believe my eyes. I said on TV that 175 parts for a wheel inner, plus who knows 200 or so spot welds and whatnot. And the next thing you know, you got that thing sitting in back of me 2 years later. I don't even know how you made the machine tool fast enough. I am a tool maker. That's what I did for a living until I got lazy and decided to become an engineer. But at the end of the day, I'll tell you, that die right in back of us, that's a killer. There's a lot of stuff going on there. And 2 years, here's the Model Y, bingo, here it is, problem solved. 400 or 500 parts, all of a sudden are gone. I don't know if I even need a body shop anymore. There should be a lot of guys in the stamping world that are gonna go, I hope that everybody doesn't go in this direction. I don't even know how he got the press that makes this thing. I don't know how he got them done in 2 years either. It's just, I'm telling you, the guy, he's like Dr. Deming.
Industry insider Stanley Munro offers insights into Tesla's astounding development. He creates a vivid picture of the company's journey, highlighting their amazing speed and efficiency from early doubts about the Model 3 to the astounding transformation seen in just 2 years. Munro's observations provide an intriguing look into Tesla's evolution. The questions that Munro's insights force us to consider are how other manufacturers will adjust to Tesla's speed and what part backward compatibility will play in the changing landscape of electric vehicles. Let's address those issues in this video, but not before showing our support by liking it and subscribing to Tesla Stock News. With that said, let's get started. When it comes to Tesla, one thing stands out: their speed. How quickly they complete tasks is truly remarkable. John, who joined the trend at the beginning of 2018, remembers the Model 3 clearly. At first glance, it seemed like a jumble, but after 2 years, the Model Y emerged, a tribute to efficiency. The change is remarkable, from 175 pieces and over 200 spot welds for a wheel inner to a streamlined procedure with just one part. Now think about the consequences with such extreme simplification. The whole production environment changes. It's a revolution that the stamping shop needs to reconsider. The robots and welding guns need to be calibrated. While some in the industry may be concerned about this approach and wonder if everyone should follow suit, let's take a moment to recognize the accomplishment. How Tesla was able to completely revamp their production process in just 2 years is similar to Dr. Deming's ideas. Ongoing development. While they may have the resources, Tesla represents this philosophy by continuously changing and eroding customary timescales. As a result, comparisons to the automotive giants are inevitable. Tesla is more agile than them. They're tap dancing. Now that some people are still figuring out how to proceed, let's talk about Tesla's solid-state battery pack. Munro highlights a crucial. Elon Musk made the following point: most battery packs will outlast the car itself. I think they will outlast the car because I don't think the bodies will withstand the age. Instead, I think what you'll end up with is a battery that has some value left in it, maybe an electric motor or two, but the rest of the car is gone, and you'll be recycling the batteries so that you can make more batteries. This emphasizes how crucial it is to properly integrate and make use of current battery technologies. It goes beyond words. Musk's claim is supported by results that can be obtained with the appropriate chemistry and integration. But what happens when a car ages out? Munro makes the point that although the battery may still be valuable, the rest of the vehicle may not. This calls into question sustainability and recycling. Munro encourages us to consider whether or not these battery packs are overly constructed. Instead, he thinks that we should strive for products that endure their entire lives. He also supports recycling batteries and finding new uses for them once they are no longer appropriate for use in cars. According to Munro, recycling has a positive economic impact as well because it lowers expenses and has a smaller negative influence on the environment. This is consistent with Tesla's own dedication to sustainability, as evidenced by their plans for a recycling initiative. Munro's observations compel us to think about the wider ramifications of battery longevity and recycling procedures in the car sector. Beyond the creation of electric vehicles, Tesla is dedicated to sustainability across the whole life cycle of its goods, including responsible end-of-life management through the implementation of strong recycling programs. Tesla wants to reduce waste and increase resource efficiency, which is consistent with Munro's call for environmentally friendly methods in the car sector. Munro's observations force us to think about the wider ramifications of battery longevity and recycling techniques in the context of global sustainability goals as well as the automotive industry. As the demand for electric vehicles rises, the significance of putting in place effective recycling systems and adopting circular economy principles becomes more and more apparent. As the focus of discussion turns to cost competitiveness, companies like Tesla and others in the sector not only lessen their environmental impact but also open up new avenues for innovation and economic growth. Munro recognizes Tesla's value proposition even if the company isn't yet a competitor in the lower pricing points. Munro cites the growing aftermarket for Tesla parts as evidence of the technology's ongoing usefulness and adaptability. Laying the foundation for upcoming innovations, Sandy, while enthusiasts may have been honking their horns in excitement for professionals like Munro, forward in the quest for more efficient and sustainable aviation solutions. Munro's personal experience highlights the real-world effects of technology advancement on the aerospace industry, considering earlier attempts to incorporate battery packs into aircraft. Although it was economically feasible to incorporate battery technology, Munro recalls the difficulties, particularly with regard to the weight of the batteries, back in 2008. The sheer bulk and weight of the batteries created significant obstacles to implementation, but Munro's optimism is evident as he notes the significant decline in battery costs over time. Munro draws attention to the possible benefits that Tesla's most recent battery innovations, such as the revolutionary 4,680 cells, may have for the aerospace sector. These advancements might lower costs while also improving performance and efficiency in aviation applications. According to Munro, the aviation industry will be transformed by electric propulsion systems driven by advanced battery technology, resulting in cleaner, quieter, and more environmentally friendly air travel in the future. In addition to his previous experiences in the aerospace industry, Munro is optimistic about electric aircraft. He sees a future in which electrification will revolutionize regional transportation, and while the timelines for these experiences may differ, the promise of faster and more affordable flights for electric aircraft has enormous potential, making way for a more accessible and eco-friendly form of transportation. As you can see, Munro is clearly confident in Tesla. But do you know who else is as optimistic about the company as Seeking Alpha? When it comes to Tesla's impressive growth, Seeking Alpha is your one-stop shop for the latest information on Tesla future. He foresees a world in which electric aircraft become more widely available and useful, changing the face of regional transportation as the conversation turns to charging speeds. Sandy, Munro, and Bob provide more information about the intricacies and potential applications of fast charging for electric vehicles. While the basic technology for fast charging is already in place, Munro emphasizes that the real challenge is creating the required infrastructure and optimizing charging protocols to maximize efficiency and dependability. This entails not only increasing the charging station's capacity but also making sure that different charging networks are compatible and interoperable. Bob echoes Munro's opinions on the infrastructure's vital role in promoting the widespread use of electric vehicles. In order to address the growing demand for rapid charging solutions, he emphasizes the significance of strategic planning and investment in charging infrastructure. Furthermore, Bob emphasizes the necessity of common charging protocols to simplify the charging process for customers and remove entrance barriers, even though obtaining a full charge in 5 minutes might seem ambitious given the limits of the current infrastructure. Munro and Bob both claim that current technology makes it completely possible to charge to 85% in 15 to 20 minutes. Munro makes comparisons to previous changes in consumer behavior, pointing out that as electric vehicles become more popular, attitudes regarding charging will change in a similar way to how drivers got used to changing their gas-powered vehicle refueling routines. In essence, the switch to electric vehicles will require a similar mentality adjustment regarding charging procedures. The observations made by Munro and Bob highlight the significance of using comprehensive strategies to drive infrastructure development that take technological progress into account. Regulatory frameworks and consumer education as the market for electric vehicles grows. That concludes this video. In order to guarantee smooth and effective charging experiences for drivers worldwide, smart investments and cooperative efforts will be crucial. As we wrap up our consideration of these issues, the conversation we had today with Sandy, Munro, and Bob was incredibly insightful. providing insightful information about the groundbreaking innovations that were unveiled at Tesla's Battery Day. We discussed the wide-ranging effects of Tesla's innovations, from the implications for grid storage to the potential for electric aviation. What about Tesla's Battery Day announcements most excites you? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the conversation today and would like to receive updates on news and insights from Tesla and the electric vehicle industry, you can also join us for future in-depth conversations and analysis by liking and subscribing to Tesla Stock News. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.